Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Braun. One down. Andrelton Simmons will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Hit hard to short, gloved by Russell. Throw gets him, 2 down. Kendrys Morales gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Loney is there for it. And that ends the inning. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. A little bit outside. 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Addison Russell.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Corey Dickerson will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ballgame.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Crowd on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The relay throw, and he's safe. Ryan Braun will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Ball 2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And he is in there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Scooter Gennett has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Again, he sends it out of play. Gray sets. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 1 run is scored. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Steve Pearce will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Hard hit at third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Mike Trout will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Cobb's ready. First pitch on the way.
Mike Trout.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Yunel Escobar will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Braun, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. James Loney will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
James Loney.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gloved by Giovitella. And he's set down, 1 away. Evan Longoria will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
That's wide, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And they still lead by that run he scored.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Back goes Trout to the track. but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. Addison Russell digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. Calhoun is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's safe. Corey Dickerson is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Escobar is there for it. And the inning is over. Jamal Choi leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Giovanni Soto will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Digging in, Johnny Giavotella, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded back up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Daniel Nava will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Dickerson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Ryan Braun digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simmons is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
1 strike.
To short, hit hard. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Steve Pearce will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Gray into his motion. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Calhoun, and it's gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
A solo home run for Stephen Pearce. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Andrelton Simmons is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Tap foul at home plate. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. To third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
First baseman.
Kendrys Morales in now, hopped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Mike Trout stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Cobb into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they'll keep the inning alive here with 2 away. Cole Calhoun stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line to the right side, but Loney's able to get his glove up and take it in, and that ends the inning. Evan Longoria is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit to short. Simmons has it. And he's retired 1 away. Hank Conger rides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Grounded to the right. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Kevin Kiermaier had a 2-run triple in his last AB, and here he is into the box again.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Addison Russell digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Yunel Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jamal Choi walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. Cobb gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Giovanni Soto stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
This is in the air to left field. On the move is Braun. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Corey Dickerson will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Corey Dickerson.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Giovatella's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Scooter Gennett will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Drilled on the ground is short. Giovatella on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Johnny Giovatella makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Cobb looks in. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Russell's got it. Throw is low, and it gets by. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Daniel Nava will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up. Andrelton Simmons will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Dickerson on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Steve Pearce gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Here's the first pitch to him.
Steve Pearce.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. James Loney will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Nava is there to make the play as Loney is set down on just 1 pitch. Evan Longoria strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And he's running the risk of a 3-pitch inning if he makes an out there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Oh, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Mike Trout stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
And that's in there for strike one. Chopped at the plate. Conger has it. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Hank Conger steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Salas will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Rip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Escobar has it, and the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single. In now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 5 runs, 9 hits. 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Calhoun, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Corey Dickerson will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in the 3 at-bats so far. Carlos Valentin.
Number 20.
He's set, and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Trout ranging back at the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Scooter Gennett comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, at least it hasn't really mattered considering the big lead they've put together.
Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yunel Escobar comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Jamal Choi steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Jamal Choi.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Cobb comes set. 2-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun on the run. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And Braun will need to play this off the wall. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, what a great throw.
Giovanni Soto will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit, and he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. Throw goes in right through the cutoff man, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Johnny Giavotella steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson is there. Let's see if they test it. And there goes the shutout as the run scores on the sac fly, and they finally hit the board here in the 8th.
Up next for the Angels,
Daniel Nava will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Kiermaier, and that retires the side. Steve Pearce is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. Simmons able to get there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. James Loney will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And this is lined right back up the middle. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now. Evan Longoria will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Longoria
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hank Conger. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Oh, and he's hit righties much, much better than he's hit lefties this season. His numbers are quite a bit better from the left side of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Giavatella's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Andrelton Simmons stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Kendrys Morales will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. 2 down here in the 9th. So the Angels down to their final out now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Chopped weakly to the left. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the one.